Today I'm going to show you how to inspect a fire extinguisher. The first thing you'll need is a fire extinguisher and the tag. These come with the extinguisher, or you can watch one of my videos I made that tells you how to make one of these. Then some kind of little brush. You can use this to clean the nozzle out. A wrench to take the hose or the nozzle off. And these are they're called visual seals. They're like a little plastic tie that goes around the pin, and you can get these at your local fire equipment store. You don't have to have these, but if you want to put one on or replace one in your extinguisher, then you can do that. First thing you do is take the extinguisher, make sure the gauge is reading fully charged on it, then make sure the label and any other instructions, you can read them, they're not impaired or anything, and that nothing's corroded on it, the whole extinguisher, and make sure there's no damage on it. Look it over, like the levers, make sure they're moving okay, and everything on the extinguisher looks okay. Check to make sure the pin's still in place, and that plastic tie I was telling you about is still intact. Then the next thing you'll do is take the wrench and unscrew the nozzle. Be careful doing this, or the hose, whatever, which is on your extinguisher. Unscrew that. Look through to make sure it's clear. Take a little brush and brush it out. Make sure there's no dust or anything in it. Set that aside. Take it and brush down inside the valve. Make sure there's no dust or anything inside of it. Then screw your nozzle back on. Make sure the nozzle on the extinguisher or the hose or whatever's on your extinguisher is not obstructed, like I said, with nothing inside. Make sure there's no holes in the hose or the nozzle. And then, after you've done that, kind of look it over again just one more time, make sure there's no damage to it or anything. And then you want to turn it upside down and shake it, because the dry chemical extinguishers like this is, the BC and the ABC, have a powder in them that's got the consistency of baking flour, which the powder will stick, and it sticks in clumps, and you want to shake it around and kind of break that up. And you can hear the powder moving around. Once you've done that, make sure the gauge still says fully charged, and then if it doesn't, have your extinguisher recharged by authorized serviceman. Now, I don't have a scale, but another thing is when you do is you want to weigh these, and to look for the determined weight on your extinguisher. It should tell on the side of the label, like right here on this one here. This is an Amex 2.5 pound ABC dry chemical extinguisher, and it should tell the estimated weight. And you want to weigh your extinguisher and compare the weight on the scale to the label, what it says on the label, and if they're about the same, then it's good. If it's lower than that weight, then you should have it recharged. And after it's all done and it checks out, go ahead and take your tag that you filled out and everything, go ahead and put it on your extinguisher. Make sure the extinguishing mounting bracket is not like shaky or anything. It holds up right, and then place your extinguisher back on the mounting bracket, and that's how you inspect a fire